Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys are having a great and exceptional day. As I always say, do the great three free things: like, share, and subscribe. Let's get it cracking. Let's get it going. So today's word of the day is naked. Stands for without clothing, nude, having no covering, bare, being without addition, disguise, or embellishment. I chose this word today because a lot of people are very walking around here very naked. And when I say that in regards to not from a clothing perspective, but from a mental perspective, because they're not covering up the goals and aspirations, and they're sharing their goals and aspirations with the wrong people. I'll never forget. I think I told the story maybe just once, but it's been a long time. So my first quote unquote real office job, I'm going to show my age. This was back in 2004. Dang. Feels like a lifetime ago, almost 20 years ago, so 19 years ago. My first office job, this is back when I had hair. I remember talking to somebody who was older than me, my elder, a guy who was old enough to be my dad. Nice guy, chain smoker. It's hard to believe I used to smoke cigarettes. I don't miss that at all. That was back in the days I used to smoke cigarettes too. But anyways, I made the mistake of writing down goals and aspirations. And I was the lowest paid person at this job. And the gentleman who was being nosy and he came behind my back to read what I was typing up, he was like, "You can't possibly do that." And the funny thing is, the vision board that I had back then, I was 21, 22 years old. I've been able to accomplish that and much more. And I'm not saying that to brag, but I'm saying that I put my vision board out there in the open for the public to see, aka people at my job, which is the worst thing you can do a lot of times. And then two, I share them with people who are actually, I like to call an employee version of retirement. And what I call an employee version of retirement is somebody who has a job and is comfortable at their job and is not looking to go anywhere else and advance anywhere else. That is what I call and they're not willing to leave their city or state. They're comfortable. They're cozy. There's every now and then I watch videos from a channel. It's called Cozy TV, and it's and the shows from back in the day with my childhood and whatnot, back in the 90s, because I'm an 80s baby. I don't mind being cozy in my house, but I don't want to be cozy in my life, if you know what I mean. And that's why this year I'm going to be traveling more than ever, engaging more than ever, and doing way more things than I've ever done before, because I believe, aka I believe, in advancement, but you cannot ever advance in life if you're not taking any sort of action. Point blank, period, to the point. That's just keeping it real. All right, so I made the mistake of being naked with my goals and aspirations around the wrong people. Only become naked around people. It's kind of like people who are at a nudist colony. I'm not in favor of being bare naked in public as far as physically being naked, but I'm not mad at the people who are part of nudist groups, nudist colonies, whatever you want to call yourself. That is what it is, because they're a group of people that are comfortable being around each other, and they share the same ideas and quote unquote values. There's nothing wrong with that. My mindset is there's nothing wrong with being in a comfortable situation as long as that comfortable situation puts you in a position to advance, to not always be comfortable. Because without being uncomfortable, there's no advancement in life. I don't care what anybody says. So let's keep it real on that aspect. Another thing, so just be wary of it's like people getting in a relationship and only having, I'll be PC about it, coitus with individuals who they feel comfortable around, who they trust, who they love, who they're with, etc. and so forth. And I'll leave it at that. Today's quote of the day is by Lil Wayne. He says, "Take the first chance that you get, because you may never get another one." It's kind of like, and I'll go back to my old school clubbing days. If you didn't shoot your shot, then you never be able to know if you're going to get a slam dunk or if you're going to get a goal, if you didn't shoot your shot. And that's another thing in life. It's not even just, trying to hit on somebody. It's not just, but it's for if you want to get a specific job, if you want to go back to school to get a certification or a degree, if you want to start a business, shoot your freaking shot, take the chance, because you never know when the next chance when that chance might come available again. Like there's certain new places that I'm going to this year, and I'm going to shoot my shot in regards to just getting on the rides, taking the tours, climbing the mountains. That's me shooting my shot in the future. I'm going to go to EYL University's InvestFest. That's me shooting my shot to engage with more people who are like-minded from an economic perspective, and who knows, I might even form different partnerships. You just never know. So I leave it at that. That's all I have for today. Do the great three things. Like, share, and subscribe. Have a great day. Make money moves, or you're going to live broke like a fool. Take care, family.